This was supposed to just be a test. Hey everyone, this is just a test. Because I had like a failed stream earlier. So I have a good feeling that it's working. How does everything sound, people? I wonder what the lag is like for the not the lag, but the latency. Sounds like ASMR. Good, no lagging. All these comments, but only one viewer. I know, right? The viewer count is low. Thanks, Crafty. You can hear me well and there's no lagging. Awesome. Oh, I can see the chat in my streaming app. That's cool. Okay, so I've added some things and I'm gonna try to test them. So there's still no lagging, so that's good. It says 0 dropped frames. Great. Looks like the Streamlabs software is really good compared to what I was using last time. Jarrell Williams. So different, still getting used to it. Yeah. Keep it up. It takes some time to get your hands used to the way the pencil glides across and all those little things. But yeah. Loving the new mic. Good. I'm glad you noticed that here. I'm testing out to see if I can add a command. Really quick. Oh, enter passcode. I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. Dang it. Let me take this off of off the screen. You want to get an Apple Pencil for your birthday? That would be a great birthday present in my opinion. This is what I was drawing earlier before I failed. I might draw it a little bit, but I'm focused on trying to work on some stuff. This is what I was going to draw, but yeah. You the same iPad as me, awesome. Right now I'm trying to find my Instagram. Why am I not logged in? What is this live stream called? I need to title it Test Livestream. There we go. Yeah, I know, right? Thanks, Jennifer. I just used a different program, but there's one downside is I either don't know yet, or I don't think I'll be able to do those type of live streams where I start it in advance and I can chat with you guys before I actually start, which is unfortunate. Maybe there is a way to do it, but I can't figure it out. Yeah, Autodesk Sketchbook is something I've used a lot. Okay, guys. Try typing in !Instagram. See what happens. Another humanized version of Stitch. Yeah. Favorite tool, Procreate app. I just like the brush. How do you find models for your drawings? Find them on Instagram is hard because like this one was kind of hard for me because I want to do something a little bit different that feels kind of like, you know, has some emotion to it. It doesn't really feel like, oh, this is me waking up, this is my photo shoot. Just one lowercase I. It's not working, damn it. Why it not working? Rip. Maybe I have to restart it. That sucks. It says it's on. How about somebody try and type in !points? No, bruh. What screen protector do I use? Right now I still have Paper-like on. Damn, it's not working. I look like an idiot. Rip. There's a page where I can add like mods and stuff. Exclamation mark rip. I need to add that one if I ever get this to work. I'm trying to go and make sure. that I did everything right. Oh damn, thanks Terrell for the donation. I'm supposed to have stuff happen when you donate. Where was my thing that I was looking for? There we go, manage moderators. Oh, I didn't save it. That's why. You have to click the save button. Alright. Whatever. A certain someone was still a mod that shouldn't have been. I don't know if it'll work unless I restart the stream. Let's see. Thanks, person whose name I can't read. It worked! Nice! It took forever, but it worked. Guys, you can type in Instagram, and then I put a cooldown on it though, because if it's on the screen, then nobody else really needs to do exclamation mark Instagram. But yeah, not sure how to word this, so I hope it makes sense. Trouble drawing light hairs on people. Are you doing digital art? Instagram models video. I hid it because it was terrible. Did I use George Birdman? I've never heard of him. It shows you my Instagram if you want a quick link to my Instagram page. It doesn't happen very immediately, which is kind of lame. But it's not bad. Hey, somebody has 2 points. You can get points by being on my stream, guys. Isn't that fun? Isn't that cool? I don't have anything you can use it for yet, but hey, you can get points. Terrell would have been the person with the most points since he donated, but unfortunately I didn't have it turned on. You want points? I was thinking of giving it a unique name, but I couldn't think of one. Wait. Did it spam all caps? Okay, I should turn that off. I don't mind caps. Oh, okay. Definitely gonna turn on the link protection. Streamlabs is going crazy. I know, right? This is just a Instagram model. Tips on how to improve more. Try doing something over and over for a while, like actually over and over. I wonder if you've tried that, because I don't even do it enough. using Prismacolor pencils, you have a hard time figuring out how to do the light and dark when it comes to hair strands. Yeah, color pencils are so hard. They take so much planning. There's somebody on Instagram that does amazing colored pencil work. I think it really is just planning. I wouldn't know exactly how to work with that medium. No fair half what he type is in caps. Yeah, I turned that off. I thought what it would do is turn off. I like the chat being in the left side. I wonder if I can move it. No, it's not letting me do it. Oh well. I don't draw animals and I don't take commissions. Yeah, but I stopped taking commissions after a while. Okay, the light is so bright over here, so what I'm gonna try to do. Oh, that's my favorite song on this playlist. Yeah. I'm bobbing my head up and down right now, guys. Now I can't see the reference. This light is so bright. This isn't gonna work. Spam. He doesn't do commissions. Hello, Josh. Hey, Rose. I can do light values on skin. Yeah, that's exactly like one of the things I critiqued on my critique video that I did this weekend. I mean, last weekend. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and just look at it for myself and just leave it like that for you guys to see. But yeah, I had to critique that for somebody because yeah, I don't know how you would get through that for colored pencils. Colored pencils are quite unforgiving. Oh, what was Luca saying? Jeez. Message deleted so many times from Luca. Oh, I need to add that too. I need to get a list of all the things people can at. I mean, not at, but like exclamation mark. That'd be really good. She looks like she's making too much of a sexy face in my drawing. Like, she seems a lot more relaxed in the reference. Marie, in case you're wondering, this is the soundtrack that I'm testing to see if it's going to get me copyright claims. You were saying spam. Yeah, I need something that can do automatic if it's the same thing over and over, or just a general cooldown of like, I don't know, like 3 seconds. My personal favorite art. That would be hard. I would have to prepare for that. Especially because I don't want to like navigate on my iPad. I don't want any of the terrible stuff, the secret stuff I have on here to show up. Drawing hair, you should check out my live stream on drawing hair. It's pretty good. So has the live stream, Marie, been like consistent this whole time? Like, is it perfect? Source image is directly from Instagram, from Audriana Michelle. She's a IG model with about 800,000 followers. Guys, I suck at eyelashes so much. I did a lot better than I thought I would for how long I haven't been drawing. Guys, I haven't drawn in like 2 weeks. Maybe it's just because I'm so used to drawing. Look at that neck. She's the Rock, Dwayne Johnson. Oh my god. Sometimes you can't take your art too seriously. Guys, I will be right back. I'll give me a moment. I wish I could like mute this really easily, but I can't. I think there's a way to do it for me. I'll be back in a sec. Let's go to the editor and mute the mic. But now you guys can still listen to the music while I'm gone and doing weird stuff. So that's good. back. It wasn't long. Could you guys hear anything while I was gone? I wasn't sure if I actually successfully muted the audio. No, you didn't, Max. Finally getting confident enough? That's great. You should do both. Definitely have an Instagram. Oh, speaking of Instagram, I was gonna say it's like a time thing because Instagram takes forever for it to kind of take off. But I really like how Instagram is trying to become more mental health aware by not focusing too much on follower counts. But then I realized YouTube is also trying to follow the trend. And in case you guys didn't know, by August of this year, YouTube is going to stop showing full subscriber counts. So right now, if you were to look at my YouTube channel, this is what it would show. Or probably this is what it would show on my account. Starting in August, it's not going to show anything below the biggest, there's a word for it, but like denominator or whatever. So once you get to let's say you get to 1 million, they're going to just show 1 million like that. When you get to 2 million, they're going to show 2 million. They're not going to show this. They're not going to show that anymore. Now, the particular YouTuber will be able to see all those details, but the public won't. I think they're just trying to, they said it was an industry standard or something, but it's not. And I think they're just copying Instagram. But you know what else I think? I think it's because of all the stuff that happened with the subscribe to PewDiePie craze, and how that unfortunately that shooter in New Zealand said subscribe to PewDiePie, and I think YouTube immediately really didn't like that YouTube was linked to something like that. So I think it would make sense for them to say, hey, you know what? If people couldn't see subscriber counts that easily, they wouldn't be so crazy about it. And so let's just not let people see it. And I think that kind of sucks. At least if you're a creator, you will always be able to see like the individual count. But if people can't see it with you, that kind of ruins it. Because if you can't share something with someone, I always say does it really happen? You know, if you can't share something, if you can't share a story you heard, if you can't share something that happened to you, did it really happen to you? You don't know. It's like it feels weird to keep something bottled up like that. So people get really excited about their subscribers, and they want to share it, and you know, they'll do countdowns and stuff, and people know and have expectations. So, but on Instagram, I kind of get it. I do think getting rid of the count is more of a good thing, but on YouTube, I'm like, you know, I don't think anyone's losing sleep over how many followers they have as much as Instagram when it comes to their followers compared to YouTube subscribers. You have any tips for starting an IG? LOL. I don't know. I would say be consistent. Like, you really have to keep doing it and not give up in order to even hope to get somewhere. You really do. If you give up and if you aren't consistent, your people aren't going to feel like they should follow you. And you should try to do something different, because people are willing to follow people who are who bring something new that they are interested in and don't want to miss. You know, even if you think it's super weird what you're into or what makes you unique, if people think it's interesting, they'll follow you and they'll just keep track of you. So don't limit yourself based on what you think is popular. Do what you know you can do a lot of, what you enjoy, and don't give up. Not giving up is what got me here, because the first year of my YouTube experience, I got 800 subscribers. The second year isn't even done yet, and I've earned over 80,000 subs. So if I had given up that first year, well, you know the answer to that. So you like my charging cable? It looks nice because there's a lot of light on it, but it's really basic. Getting pretty hungry, but it's late. I would get something to drink now too, but you guys would hear it and it'd be really weird. Yeah, me too, Jimmy. High five, Marie. Should you get a case? I've been pretty good at keeping it from bending so far. I do kind of have a case. This is it. It's really beat up. That's the case I use. I think the brand is Belloy, but it's expensive. But I get it because of that stuff. It makes it, and it snaps. Yeah. But that's the first time I actually showed that case. I got it because it looks really ugly and nobody would steal my iPad. Like, I've literally left it in that case in the movie theater before and nobody took it. You might be asking yourself, how do you leave your iPad in the movie theater? Step 1 is to be antisocial and bring your iPad to the movies. I feel like her shoulders are too wide. Otterbox case. Ugly case is genius, yep. Hi, person with the Korean name. Cynics. Yeah. Cynics is great. Cheating with digital art. Trying to make her posture a little bit more interesting. Which I shouldn't be doing because I haven't studied anatomy enough to be doing that. You can never get proportions right. Completely different person. Sometimes what you gotta do is just like try and then put it over the drawing and see what you did and try again and maybe trace a basic shape to get your brain used to it. I'm planning to do a troll YouTube video at some point where I'm like what your art teacher doesn't want you to know. And in the video I'm going to release like my kind of like mnemonic tracing method. But that's in the future. And someone asked earlier, I'm like, am I a full-time artist? And I will be in about a week. Who are you? I'm the moderator. You don't have a pen, so you draw with your fingers? You should draw with a pencil and paper. Don't struggle and hurt yourself. Oh, that's why she looks overly like sensual. I made her eyes super thin. Something about her shoulders is awkward. Josh, come on. What's a moderator? A moderator is somebody that's here to help me keep order. Moderator is like my little police officer. I should just leave her bald. Can you show us through Procreate? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, you want to see what I've drawn? Sure. Here's some of the stuff. Here's the Billie Eilish that I was working on that I haven't finished. It's hard when you haven't worked on something in so long. It's really hard to finish it. And this is from another live stream. This is Miss Sunday from Game of Thrones. You vote hair, not bald. Yeah, this did so well on Instagram for no reason. I have no idea why. It's really not my best work. This is something I drew from my mind. This is how I started it. It's really weird. Time-lapse replay. So I started with an eye. It was going to be an eye tutorial and lips and nose tutorial, and then I just combined it and then eventually decided to finish it up. This is something that kind of put me on the map on Instagram. It's like my first post that did really well. If you can see, my style has changed a lot. Like, Josh, no. I had a lot of fun doing these little reflections though. It was really, really nice. I'm very proud of myself. The water droplet, lol. This is something that Takuto really liked, Marie. I was gonna do this series of men who were crying, but then I just stopped. I really like this one. This is Yuffie. I wonder how this is going to look like in time-lapse. Yeah, that's how I started out with the face. And then if I speed it up, I just left it sketchy because I liked how that looked. Looked energetic. I think I'm just going to finish the stream looking through. This was a series I really had fun doing, and I think helped me grow a lot. I was studying Ross Draws a lot, and so I would take one of his art pieces and study it every day. I would study like a lot of them every day, and then I would take a photo and then try to draw it like in Ross Draw style. But I could only make it this far because I couldn't I couldn't draw in I couldn't color, and I didn't want to even try and do that. Yes, I love Bob Ross. I put an E here. I thought I was going to start doing that. You see, my style has changed quite a bit. Here's one I really liked. I'm not gonna full screen that one, the Bouzette. Just we can just pretend that doesn't exist. This was a drawing of one of my friends. She's like, her job is like to film stuff, and so I took the picture and like made this stuff up. It's pretty fun. It's fun when you draw anatomy stuff and it actually works out. There are a lot of failed drawings. Here's somebody, I drew somebody who works for Procreate, and she really liked it, and I think she still follows me now. She's the one who's like always on the Procreate stories. And then this is another artist I did that I was really jealous of because she's so much better than me and she's so young and already working in the industry. But this one I really this is going to be something I use for an anatomy video one day, because if you look at how I started, I did such a good job on how I started. Like, I did the perfect like educational way of doing it, and then I fit the anatomy in and it fit perfectly. The face was really hard, but yeah. Let's finish that up. Ahmed Al-Douri, yeah. He kind of inspired me for how I would, the aesthetic for this channel a lot. Very casual YouTube channel. That's how I found him first. Sorry about that noise. I'm moving my microphone closer to me. This was something I was proud of too, from the game. I forgot the name. What is the name of that game? Somebody help me. Ahmed Al-Douri is a very good artist who I think went to and taught at Art Center. Detroit Become Human. There we go. Detroit. Kara. Yep. These were like little speed sketch drawings I did. See, this is when my style was even worse. I was very hyper focused on realism. This is so different from the reference. Look at those harsh lines. Like, come on. This one I really liked. It was very sketchy, but I still kept some of the really harsh line work in there. This is a different era of my art where I would draw like full-on paintings. This was my first art that kind of viral on Instagram. This is when I did commissions and I asked people for pictures to do like free drawings, because I would just be like, hey, send me art. Send me your picture. And it's kind of not a smart thing to do, but hey, you can get away with stuff like that when you're small. And then this is Blue Satan on Instagram. Extremely popular digital artist. See how long it took for this file to load. I really had fun with this one. Shure, yeah, he also inspires me a lot. Yeah, his art is so nice to look at him make it, and it's just That's the kind of art you want to just fill your room with and just lie down and be happy. This is another one I really liked. I kept the sketch lines in there. This is a girl from Pinterest. This is around when I started to transition between, I was doing back and forth Procreate, Autodesk Sketchbook. This is a sketch that never really made it far that I really liked. Like, I got that neck anatomy down for this one. Yep. These were just random sketches that were super fast. Like this one. Yeah, these were all in Autodesk Sketchbook. These were when I was doing like really smooth portrait stuff. Not happy with these. Not nearly as much as before. If you look at this one, this is MIA. Paper planes. All I wanna do is bang, 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 and then take your money. This is when I was like super focused on detail, and I would draw in this tiny little pencil to try to replicate my sketchbook. Yeah. This is something I did from memory, from my mind. This was when I was like super interested in like using circular shapes. What are my art influences for art? Art influences for art. Anime is one that's influenced me a lot more recently. And music. Video games a lot, like the Final Fantasy series, Kingdom Hearts, are some of my favorite video games that inspire my artwork. Just overall creative vision. This is something I did on the Halloween a long time ago. I did it actually in my sketchbook and scanned it and brought it in here. I was really proud of it. I think I redrew that actually. Whoa. I redrew that somewhere. I should show you guys. Dang it, where was it? Here it is. I redrew her. A little bit more anime style. It's not as realistic, but I like it because it's a lot more, it feels a lot more intentional. This is when I was very specific about my line work. And I didn't shade nearly as much as I do now. Have I drawn an anime style? A little bit. I'm gonna show this one because it's Google didn't let me use this one for something, but I don't think it's that bad. But this is pretty close to anime style. I used a very popular Instagram girl, but I will not mention her name on here because I don't know if her account is still deleted. Time lapse of my profile picture. Yeah, I think I'll try to end this stream with that actually. I never made it pink in Procreate. I did that in Photoshop, but here it is. So let's look at this time lapse. This is when I used to be good at art. You can see how bad it looks in the beginning when I just start fixing stuff. My computer's like, oh, we're about to force you to update. You better be careful. The anime style was meh. Yeah, it's like a little. You knew who it was, Caleb. Nice. I did do a lot of anime though, like manga stuff in the beginning when I did art, but I didn't know what anime was. I just knew what manga was somehow, and I was like, "Ooh, I like this." Gets frustrated. You should look at it as like every bad drawing you do makes you closer to your goal. Because you're gonna do a lot of bad drawings all the time, but each one you do is like it's literally like getting experience. So if the more bad drawings you do, the closer you're gonna get. And I would say try to focus on making little goals so that you can feel more confident and feel like you've progressed in a week, rather than thinking, oh, I have to get to this level that should take you years, and then when you can't really measure the progress, you feel bad. So set little goals like, oh, I'm going to try and copy exactly how Kushinoviliya draws eyes, and I'm just going to really study that. Like little things like that when you're a beginner. You don't need to focus so much on doing super intense fundamentals. Just like do something small that gets you drawing, gets you, in your own little world, gets you excited about something, just so that you can, not be discouraged and keep going. Is iPad better? Yeah, drawing on the screen is a lot easier it's a lot easier to get into digital art because you don't have to also have that learning curve of not being able to look at your hands, because the learning curve of using the digital interface is already difficult enough, in my opinion. Alright, I'm gonna speed it up because this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Look at that hair though. Those hair brushes, you gotta get them. Yep, that's it. And then I made it pink in Photoshop because I can't color. Hahaha. Start off with pencil, pen before digital. I'd say if you really want to grow fast, start with pencil on paper. If you start with digital and you have access to something like this, yes. If you start with digital and you have a really cheap tablet, I would still recommend start with pencil and paper. Like that's just way better for you to start with, and like get used to filling up sketchbooks, like drawing a lot every day. That's gonna make you progress fast. Getting boggled down on all the cool little things in the digital art world and looking at your monitor when you're drawing on this 2x2 inch little drawing surface area, you're not gonna progress as fast unless someone's guiding you. But yeah. Oh, you started drawing because of me? No, that's impossible. I've only been doing this for like not even a year, really. I don't want them to release a new iPad. I don't want to buy another one. Alright guys, this has been cool. I'm very glad that this worked out. And I think I'm gonna end the stream really soon, like in a few minutes. Like, yeah. Any final words, guys? Oh, before you leave, can you type in !points before you leave, because I want to see how many points art generated. Bloop. Why is the robot so slow? Nothing's happening. Ooh, Marie has 10 points? Wow. Pokemon Go, you have 0 points. Oh, Marie, you have the most points. Look at you. High five. Spruan dupe. Greetings. Alright, this points thing is really cool. I'm gonna try to work on this thing to get even more. I think it's definitely related to how long you've been on. So I guess it really, you got that 1 extra point from everyone. I think other people who got on when you got on left by now. So yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. for sure. And I'm gonna hopefully finish up the drawing that I did. I'm not really doing any like special big deal planned live streams for now. And yeah. I cannot find the end stream button. Alright, peace. See you guys tomorrow. Bye. I don't know which way I should do it. It's like, okay, here. Bye. See you tomorrow.